Hello there. It's me, Cubic here, and today I'm going to be talking about the futures of PMUT. I'm going to dedicate this channel, Cubic, to the development of PMUT and mainly just development logs on PMUT. And I'm going to be describing on what PMUT is and how you can use it. Or, well, currently it's still in development, so some of the uses you would want to use it for fully developed. But no, let me move on. So, the goal of PMUT is to just turn networking, file manipulation, all that stuff, and make it really simple to do, and just all in one console. So instead of having to learn the ins and outs of command lines the Linux command line or the Windows command line, you can just use PMUT instead to just learn it because the commands in PMUT are a lot more simpler. Instead of having, like output, file stream, and all that other stuff, you can use PMUT and just say, create this file, put it somewhere, and you're done. And when it comes to networking, because PMUT also is going to have networking in it, you can use PMUT, and if you want to integrate a server, there's a PMUT API I'm currently developing or have plans to develop. So you can use PMUT. You can use the PMUT API, and you can come to the console. You can make a server, and then you can use the server to connect to your own app using local host ports. And instead of having a bunch of server stuff in your app, you can just record, or not record. You can just use PMUT to get all the input and output from clients to make stuff a lot more easier. Yeah, I think if you are interested in simple networking, or you want to make a simple chat box, but you don't want to have to really do the hardcore networking stuff, PMUT is the perfect app for you. Especially if you're into programming, I would strongly suggest you use PMUT. If you're interested in what PMUT stands for, it stands for Porter Multi-Use Terminal, and it's called a terminal because it sounds better than PMUCL, which stands for Porter Multi-Use Command Line. But honestly, I think PMUT stands better. If you're interested in what it does, it uses how it's ran. It uses OpenGL for the output of the console, and it uses the ASIO standalone library. So if you are interested in that, I'll leave links in my Discord server, which includes PMUT information and all that other stuff if you're interested in downloading the app. All executables are all in one GitHub, so if you want to download every version of PMUT, you can through PMUT builds, which is a separate GitHub, which is separate from the source code. So instead of having to compile it all, you can just use the already generated builds, which includes the general window build and the general Linux build, which general Linux build basically means it should work on most operating systems that rely on the Linux kernel. Same thing for the general Windows build. It should work on most Windows systems. I'm not sure about Windows 7 though. All around, if you're looking to program, or if you want to deal with the hardcore networking stuff, or you want to use PMUT for large scale app manipulation. So if you want to take a bunch of apps and just mess around with the data inside of them, see what happens when you set your character speed to 100, you can do that using PMUT. A bunch of stuff. It's a big project and it's more of a side project for me, but it's more of a main project for me. But if you're interested in doing that, you can go to the Discord server or link I left in my about section of my channel.